Franklin and Pritz. Infield pretty much the same as always. Battery of Duncan and O'Donnell. Lashmet. Hey, Matt Loddick's back in town. Matt just got back in from Japan. Won the Japanese basketball championship. Capelozzi that leads it off. Paul Duncan on the mound. Matt just got back into town. Matt Loddick just back into town. Got back a little early this year. That's a strike. A ball, rather, 2-0. And Capelozzi letting it off. Goes to bunt. Pulls the bat back. It's a strike. I understand Matt is engaged to be married. You think of them as high school players, and next thing you know, they're off getting married on you. Pitch is high, a ball. Infield, third to first. Lashmet, Gardner, Murphy, and Napoleon. High ball. And a couple of the other, it's that time of year college gets out, start running into some of the old guys coming back. Brad Shapiro here today. Brad played for the Trevians 4 years ago. Well, that's ball 4. Next up, Brian Wackel. Duncan. Delivers. Ball back to the screen. Trying to wake us up. Another one fouled back. Join us for baseball action. We'll be here through the playoffs. 2 more Trevian games to the regular season on our network. Weather permitting, of course, and this year it seems to be more so. Now Duncan. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away. Here's big first baseman Gann. High bounder. Taken, flipped to second on the fielder's choice, and the inning over. No runs, no hits, a walk, and a man left at the end of a half inning of play. No score. There's Matt. I'm feeling terribly old. Here's James Hall. All headed for Denison in the fall. Playing left field today. Delivery on the way, so going to be a strike. Strike 2. Now the look in. And the delivery on the way. High fly ball. Right fielder going to give chase, not going to get to it. Bounces and bounces over the fence for a ground rule double. Here's Mac Murphy. So Hall aboard at second. Nice job of going the opposite way by Hall. That's a strike. High bounder. Taken by the shortstop over to first, but does move Hall along to third. And here's Sam Franklin. Blow it outside a ball. Franklin the batter. That's a strike on the outside corner. Wind is blowing out, is going to help fly balls today. The inside corner for a strike. Hard to believe I've been doing this as long as I have. And you see guys and you think of them as being high school guys, and they sort of stay locked in your mind that way, you know, particularly with me because I keep on seeing the videotapes over and over again, and they're always high school players. And then all of a sudden, you know, they come back and they're engaged to be married. And what are you doing now? Well, I'm working downtown. I'm married. I got 2 kids. And they're going, wasn't the last year you were in high school? A couple of years ago? Yeah, there's a strike on Franklin. Shave and haircut, 2 bits. Flashmit the batter. As Franklin struck out. There's a line shot, base hit to right. Driving home the run. And here's Ben Gardner. Two out. Last minute first, and a line shot for the out to end the inning. But the Trevians come up with a run and lead it 1-0 at the end of one, and we'll be back with more here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And some of the True Blue Trevian crew here tonight. Got a bit of a crowd here. Nice to see the young kids hanging around.
Number 14, Brian Montgomery, the shortstop.
Paul Duncan on the mound, the left-hander, looking for his 16th win in a row as a Trevian. Pitch is low ball. Last time out, it was a no decision. Ground ball. The 13-inning game with Niles West. Delivery. High fly ball. Right fielder Pritz over. Takes it for the out. One away. Here's Frail, the catcher for the Hawks. There's a foul ball back. Strike one. They lock and load. Swing and a miss. Strike. 0-2 on Frail. Duncan is set, delivers. Outside a ball. 1-2. Inside, and the count evens up at deuces. Outfield better play back today with that wind howling out of here at about 20 miles an hour or more. Here's a high fly ball, center field. Back it goes, back and out of here. Home run, dead away center by Friel, and the ball game all tied up. Oh, no sooner did I speak than Friel proves me right with a blast that ties this one up. Here's DePaul, as in the University in Chicago. A little topper picked up by, nope. Picked up by O'Donnell and to throw the first not in time. Little infield single, they're calling it. Outside a ball. So each team now with a run on 2 hits. Swing and a miss, strike. First of the home. The last series in conference. Swing and a miss. Strike. Then they'll go on and play the playoffs. Trevians will be at Glenbrook South for the playoffs this year, for the regional. And apart from the city schools that are in there, Notre Dame and Glenbrook South. Another one fouled off. The way this wind is blowing today, some of those foul balls could even end up being blown back into fair territory and create problems. Counts full at 3-2. Trevian outfield playing straight away. Infield playing normal depth. Delivery on the way by Duncan. Ball 4. 2 on. And 1 out for the Hawks. Outside a ball. A little foul tip, strike. Nice crowd on hand. Goes to bunt. Offered. Missed it for the strike. Paul Duncan into the windup. The look back. The pitch. Foul ball back. And strike 3. Caught him with a low one. 2 down. Here's leadoff batter Capelozzi. Low and outside a ball. 2 on, 2 out for the Maine South Hawks. Top of the second inning. And strike. Little squibber foul. Foul ball back. Strike. Count holds. Now the delivery. Outside of ball. Full count. Fouled off, out of play. Got around real early on that one. Outside of ball. I thought it was a full count. It is not. Now it's a full count at 3-2. Three and two the count. Duncan into the windup. And delivers, and another one fouled off. This one back behind us. But it'll land on the field, not on any windshields over here in the parking lot. Now Duncan again looks back. Looks back a couple of times. Now delivers. High pop-up on the infield, and Murphy takes it for the out to end the inning. In the inning, 1 run on 2 hits. The blow, a home run by Frail. Go to the bottom half of the second inning. All tied up. Here's Will Neal to lead it off. Takes a ball outside and low. Ball 2. 2 and out. Another one fouled off. 2-1. Blackjack on the count. Ground ball through for the base hit single. Leadoff single. And there's Danny Pritz. That's a strike on the outside corner. To Danny, the right fielder for the Trevians this year. Danny's been hitting with a little more consistency of late. There's a little bloop. That's going to drop in for the base hit. And then muffed a little bit, and Pritz on to second. Give that a single and an error. And here's Dylan Napoleon. Trevians have 2 aboard for Napoleon. Both in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of the second inning. Inside a ball. Little squibber. Foul. Strike. Got it off the end of the bat. Got it to the right side of the infield. Infield is pulled in a little bit. Swing and a miss. Went fishing on that one a little bit. Pitch that broke away from him. Now Dylan Napoleon has an opportunity to drive a couple of runs home and give the Trevians the lead. And there's a fly ball. Keep on going on that one. That's up over the head of the pulled in. A very shallow playing outfield of the Hawks, and a 2-run double by Napoleon. I can't believe how shallow that outfield is playing. Here's TJ. TJ O'Donnell shortens the bunt. Missed it for the strike. Getting closer to the playoffs. Things don't matter in the regular season, in that the seeding's already set. Trevians have already won the conference, things like that. But the heart starts pumping a little bit more as you start moving closer to playoffs. Windshield whacker for the strike. And this is certainly a time when teams can lose a little focus. TJ steps back in, ready. Low and away, a ball. TJ is headed to Augustana College next year. There's a fly ball. That's going to be Gabber out in right center. All the way back and out of here. Home run by TJ. A line shot over the right center field fence. And 4 runs in as TJ O'Donnell parks one out of the ballpark. Here's James Hall. 4 runs in. There's a strike. Line shot back up the middle. 5 hits in a row for the Trevians. Hall aboard. And here is Mac Murphy, the second baseman for the Trevs. Pitch is high for a ball. Murphy is the only player, field position player of the Trevians, that's not at least 6'1". Mac is 5'8". Six foot or higher. I guess Gardner's 6 foot. Throw the first runner back. Let's see. Danny Pritz is 6 foot. And ball 4. So Murphy aboard, and here's Franklin. Still nobody out. And a slow roller through for the base hit by Franklin. And the bases are loaded. Trevs everywhere, and here's Chris Slashman. Nobody out. And there's a long fly ball. Oh, boy, forget that one. Back it goes, a grand slam out of here. Home run for Chris Slashman. A grand slam. And 8 runs in, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the second inning as Lashman parks one over the left field fence. He has hit a home run in 2 of his last 3 at-bats. Going back to the Sandberg game, here's Gardner. And the Trevians have batted around, scoring all of them. Pitch is low, ball. Boy, you like to see stuff like this go on, but just the same. They're complaining about Zach Holfeld because Zach was such a baby face. I think he's still a player inside the ball. High ball, and everybody's reached base. Going around once in the batting order. Here's Neal, batting for the second time. He singled and scored. As we said, everybody up to Gardner came home. A big 8-run outburst, and the Trevians lead it now 9-1. Inside the ball to Will Neal. Outside corner for the strike. Line shot, caught, throw to first, double play. Here's Danny Pritz, 2 out. And Pritz fouls one off for the strike. Well, that was a kind of an in-betweener that, in a sense, there's a fly ball. And gone. Third home run of the inning for the Trevians. Danny Pritz pops one out of here. And Danny has really been hitting the long ball.
Mark Ballo, number 12, and the batter, the first baseman, Dylan Napoleon.
A 9-run inning. Here's Dylan Napoleon. He doubled, came home on T.J. O'Donnell's home run. There's a foul ball. And a strike. Nine-run inning. 12th man to bat in the inning is Dylan Napoleon. Line shot, base hit.
Next batter, the catcher.
Here's T.J. O'Donnell. He popped one out of here to right center field his last time up. Pitch on the outside corner for a strike. High pop-up. Foul and a windshield whacker. And another base hit for TJ. And TJ 2 for 2. They have Spellman running at first. Ball back. Here's Hall. He's 2 for 2 on the day. 2 runs scored. Double and a single. Came home on the grand salami earlier in the inning. Lashmet with the blast. And there was no doubt about that home run either, even though he did get it up in the wind. Foul ball. Yeah, it would have been a home run anyway, except maybe on one of those days with the CNL wind blowing. There's a high pop-up. Foul territory. And take about a second baseman. to finally bring the inning to a close.
At the end of the second inning,
But the Trevians lead it 10-1. We'll be back with more in just a moment here on the network. Top of the third. Duncan. Pitch on the way. Strike on the inside corner. Foul ball. And 0-2 the count. One and two. Foul ball back to the screen. Count holds. Beautiful day for baseball. That's low ball. And the counting was up at deuces. That's high, and the count goes full at 3-2. Outfield playing straight away, and everyone's kind of learned their lesson, at least New Trier-wise. Trevians playing back a little deeper. There's a ground ball right at Murphy. Had a little trouble with it. Up throwing in time. And there's one away. High pop-up foul and back out of play. Windshield whacker. Duncan delivers. That's low ball. 1-1. Nearly got him to go fishing on a pitch that was high. Blackjack on the count now. And high ball. 3-1. Top of the third inning. And ball 4. Here's Gann. He fouls one off. Strike. Outside corner for a strike. And a high fly ball. And not going to get to that one. Drops in for the base hit. Single. Courtesy runner. Or pinch runner, I guess it is. Not courtesy. Pinch runner at first. Paul Duncan on the mound for the Trevians. New Trier reported they had the best pitching staff in the state as far as depth goes. And quality. Swing and a miss, strike. But of course, anything can happen. I'm just reporting what everybody else is reporting. I get a little more cynical about this. Throw to second, running back. No, not cynical, just I don't hold to paper what people say or what other press people necessarily say. I mean, it's kind of a bellwether, but it really doesn't mean very much, particularly at the high school level. Goes the opposite way. Caught. Throw to first. No. The soft liner caught by Murphy. Tried to throw over to Napoleon, and they might have had him, but kind of hard to tell, and Napoleon didn't hold on to the ball. No, in any case, they didn't get him. So 2 out. Runner still at first and second for the Hawks. Swing and a miss, strike. Here's Frail. He popped one out of here his last time up. Murphy, Franklin, and Lashmet due up in the bottom of the third. There go the runners. Swing and a miss, strike. There goes the throw down there. Not in time. Double steal works. So 2 in scoring position with 2 out. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So the double steal went for naught in the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And Murphy first pitch hitting, ground ball to third. Long throw in time, 5-3 and a put out and 1 away. Here's Sam Franklin. He sends one just the same way. Through for the base hit. And here is Lashmet.
Base hit.
Chris popped one out of here his last time up. And a grand slam it was. There goes another one. Back she goes. No doubt about this one. Out of here. Home run. Practically to the fence over there for the softball field. Lashmet with his second home run of the day and his third in 4 plate appearances. A 2-run shot for Lashmet, 2 home runs on the day, and the Trevians leading it 12-1. Here's Gardner. Wow. What a hitting performance by Lashmet. There's a fly ball down the line. Fair ball to the corner. Right down the right to 318. And into second with the double goes Gardner. And here's Will Neal. No. Wells batting for Neal. That's low ball. Trevians with a big-time hitting performance here. Strike on the inside corner. And Lashmet leading the charge here. 1, 4, 7 RBIs on the day for Lashmet. Out of 12 scored. That's a wild pitch. And Gardner over to third. Foul ball. Justin Wells the batter. Runner at third, 1 out. Little foul tip. Another one fouled off. And another one. Wells hanging in there. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits. And the delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. But nice job of hitting, just the same. Here's Danny Pritz, and Pritz gets hit by the pitch. Understandable, he hit a home run his last time up. And here's Napoleon. Ball Gets away. And coming home is the run all the way over to third. Goes Pritz. Another run in. And Napoleon with the single. Drives home Pritz. And another 4 runs in this inning. And it is 14 to nothing as Napoleon stretches it to the double. And here is T.J. O'Donnell. He homered his first time up back in the second inning. And that 8-run burst. Ground ball, third baseman, nice pickup. Over to first in time, and the inning over. But the Trevians pick up 4 more and lead it 14-1, and we'll be back with more. 4th inning, and that was Coach Sheets there, former head basketball coach. Oh, and 2 the count. Outside and high, a ball. As Duncan wastes one, 1-2. Bottom third of the batting order due up for the Maine South Hawks here in the top of the 4th inning. And hit by pitch. Runner aboard. Second to base, strike. Whoops, threw that one away. And DePaul on his way to third on the error. Trevians have changed up the outfield a little bit. Desmarais out in left, and Steven Spellman now in center. Fouled off. There's a line shot base hit. That'll score a run. Now hit batter and an error, and a single drives him home. And it's 14-2. There's a strike. Second base strike. Be sure to join us all during the season. We'll be here all during summer, too. Second base, strike 3. And there's one away. And Duncan has struck out 4 through 4 innings. High pop-up. And Lashman takes it. In foul territory for the out. 2 down. Two away, top of the 4th. Trevians sent 8 men to the plate in the 3rd inning, having sent 14 to the plate in the 2nd. So it's been a lot of at-bats for the Trevians today. There's a foul ball back to the screen. In there for a strike, strike 3. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. In the inning, 1 run on 1 hit. There was an error. And 1 left. There's a strike. Here's Spellman. Low and outside a ball. 1-1 the count. To Steven Spellman. Swing and a miss, strike. Outside a ball. And the delivery. That's a ball. Shadow's getting a little long. Ball 4. So Spellman leads off the bottom of the fourth with a walk. Jordan Altman, the batter. Altman batting for Murphy. The delivery. In there for a strike at the knees. Outside a ball. And high, ball 4. So 2 walks, 2 on, and here's Rob Hardemeyer. He fouls one off for a strike. Mark Menaker. Menaker has picked up a bat. No bat for Lashman. There's a strike. To Hardemeyer. Batting here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Outside a ball. There's a high pop-up on the infield. Second baseman takes it for the out. Here's Menaker. Mark Menaker. Fouls one off for a strike. And fouled off. Low and outside a ball. We do hope you enjoy our broadcast wherever you may be, whether it be here on the Comcast, on the Education Channel, or on the Comcast Network, as Medeker takes strike 3, 2 out. And here is Matt Ruski batting for Gardner. Ground ball, fielder's choice, and the inning over. So we go to the 5th inning, last hope for the Hawks in the slaughter rule, and we'll be back with more in just a moment here on 3, 4, and 5 due up. There's a strike on the outside corner for the Hawks of Maine South. I noticed one of the Smaha boys, speaking about old players, as I was earlier in the ball game, is assistant coach with Maine South. There's a strike 3. Got him looking. 1 out. Here's Gann. New pitcher, by the way, on the mound. Walker McKinnon in to finish this one off. That's a ball. Swing and a miss, strike. Wow, did the wind get a hold of that one and let it sail? And that's what happens with a curveball. And high ball 4.
All right, 5 for 32. 5 for 32.
Foul ball. And another windshield whacker. Swing and a miss, strike. Throw it to first, not in time. 2 out. He of the home run for the Hawks is at bat. Friel. Swing and a miss, strike. Strike 2. Walker McKinnon on to finish this one up. That's a ball. Strike 3, and the ball game is all over as McKinnon strikes out the side. We'll be back in just a moment to wrap this one up. For the Trevians, 14 runs on 16 hits, 1 error. They were struck out 3 times, walked 4, and the Trevians left 6 on base. For the Maine South Hawks, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Trevian pitcher struck out 7, walked 4, and 7 left on base by the Hawks. 2 stolen bases for Maine South. So this is Mark Braun. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Almost to the playoffs. We've got 2 more games on our regular schedule, regular season here on cable before we move on to the playoffs. That between Stevenson and Mount Carmel, weather permitting. And for all of us here at the network, hope you enjoyed this broadcast. And we say, as always, so long, everybody.